Hello.
Hi,
How are you doing, Mike?
I'm good.
Good. I'm tired. I had a job interview on Friday and I've just been completely tired since then.
Hopefully it went well.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope I get the job because it's
Fingers crossed.
hard to get jobs. um, so last time we got the route, I guess, for Nico, and we just decided to hang out here. He's playing his organ. There's apparently a jug of water over there. Nico's over there. We got his little tiny chapel over here. So I guess we need to cure Nico and not just stand here like staring at things. Like, hey, I'm here. I'm just hanging out.
I've got the root, Hubert. So what are you waiting for? Give it to the gal. Right.
Do I just put the root in her mouth?
I couldn't steal from a priest.
Oh, but you can steal from everyone else.
Oh, really, George? I don't believe that. I think you might just be saying that.
Here, eat this.
Nico, I've brought you this root. No way was she going to be able to chew the root. I needed to give her the antidote in a more digestible form.
If I was to make a wild guess, I'd say it's something to do with that crushy wheel down
Oh, yeah.
at the bottom of the treehouse.
I forgot about that.
Because the pot's already there, isn't it? So.
Yeah. Just put that in. And do some manual labor. Crush it.
George is always crushing it.
As the liquid was squeezed from the root, it collected in the cone.
Yay. And it's playing mysterious music now.
Plot advancement.
Let's go up here. Oh, still more mysterious music.
Look, Hubert, the antidote.
Well, what are you waiting for? Give it to the girl, quickly.
George just came up here the first time with the root, and he was like, give it to her quickly. And he's just like, oh,
Nico.
I need to go do something. I need to go fix this antidote.
Drink this.
Oh, George, it's horrible.
Just swallow it down.
Good thing
Okay,
I
try
have
and
this
rest now,
oven
darling.
cap.
You'll need all your strength when we go after the other two stones.
Other stones? What are
That was
those
my
stones?
response as well.
What
What?
have you got
What?
in
We're
your
going after the other
mouth,
stones?
Stobart?
Yeah.
Well, the patient is sounding more like her old self already.
We gotta go.
This game does not tell you your like aims at all. Like it just assumes.
Nico recovered quickly from her
that,
fever.
you know.
To save time, we decided to split up and look for each stone independently. I traced the pirate Ketch to a remote island in the Caribbean. With the fortune he'd amassed from piracy, he'd retired to a place that was later called Ketch's Landing.
Oh, I vaguely remember this. Oh, so do we get to play as Nico in the next, like, to do the other stone, or does she just automatically get it?
I've seen some Let's Plays, and I think we play as Nico.
Oh.
I haven't actually got past this part. I think this is where I gave up originally.
It looked like a set of plans. I just had to sneak a look at those plans.
Is he gonna be mad? I'm just some random ass dude. Hi, do you mind if I check out what you're doing here?
Hey, get out of there.
You know, wherever I go, I hear those words. Paris, Syria, Ireland, or Spain. Makes no difference.
What do you think you're doing?
I was trying to show some interest in your project.
George, that's not how you do it. Also, that guy sounds like,
Dwayne.
Dwayne, yeah.
I was about to say that. Well, hey, George.
Hi.
Yeah.
Is this Ketch's Landing?
Yeah, that's right.
My name's George Stobart. You're a surveyor, right, Mr.
Bronson. And of course I'm a surveyor. Why the hell else would I have a theodolite?
I don't know. Hobby, maybe?
Yeah, right. What brings you here, anyway?
I'm searching for an ancient Mayan artifact.
What is it? Some kind of jewel?
No, it's obsidian. A black stone with supposedly mystic powers.
You're nuts.
Yeah.
Let me show you the
Yes.
stone
This is
I
similar
already
to the
have.
stone I'm looking for.
What makes you think
Ow.
you'll find it here?
Sorry, my
Because
cat.
when the stones were stolen in the 17th century,
Hold it. The stones have been lost for 300 years?
approximately,
And you're hoping to find them again? You're nuts. And why here?
a wise old Indian shaman told me he saw the stones in
Shaman.
a vision.
Ha ha. That's rich. Listen, I got work to do, okay?
What about that eclipse?
Look at this. An article about a total eclipse of the sun.
Oh, yeah? Listen, I don't want to be rude, but it just comes naturally. I really don't care.
Catch you later, Bronson.
Okay, so maybe
I
we...
recognized the instrument as a theodolite, but I had no idea how to operate it. I couldn't get to the theodolite.
Maybe we need to look at plans in the theodolite later, so let's continue going. I'm gonna try to get this cat off of my back. Oh, there's like a net over here, but
Blow the poison dart at Bronson.
let's knock him out. Oh, there's a person over here. There's always a person fishing on docks in adventure games.
You want to buy some fish?
Nah, I don't like fish. What's your name?
Rio. It means river. What about you?
George. It means, well, it's just a name.
It probably has a meaning, but
Do you know anything about a forthcoming eclipse?
No, but that explains why the
Man, that
weather's about
accent
to
is
get
so
real
bad.
bad.
Rio, it's a beautiful day. There's no more than a whisker of cloud in the sky.
Trust me, man, it going to get real bad.
Do you know anything about
Treasure?
pirate treasure?
Man, that's all stories. There's no such thing as a real pirate treasure.
Is it true that Captain Ketch lived around here?
That's right. That's his house up on the hill. It's a museum now.
Yeah? That's exactly what I need. Thanks, kid.
You won't get inside, you know. The old ladies close it down.
okay.
No school today?
No, sir.
What about your education?
I can fish, sail, and swim. I've been looking after myself since I was 6, and I'm bilingual.
Aren't you a little overqualified for a beach bum?
Well, you know, there's a lot of competition.
Bit of an assumption there, George.
What do you know about Captain Ketch?
Just what everybody knows around here. He was a pirate and get himself hung.
Who are these old ladies you mentioned?
Miss Frost and Miss Mina Ketch.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Bronson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. They kind of regret it, you know. The man's a crook.
Will you help me get those plans?
I don't want to go nowhere near that man. He promised to drown me when he found the fish I left in his sleeping bag.
Yeah, his accent. You can tell this is just a
I didn't
white
know the
dude,
first thing.
like trying to have an accent. Let's see. So man, what is the word? He's not an inspector. He's a surveyor. So he's a crook, and he has plans for museum stuff.
Yep.
Bronson was studying his drawing.
Well, let's go up here. Oh, there's this thing up here too.
Hi, Puss. Want to play?
That's not how.
Hey, cat. Watch where you're putting those claws.
It's not how cats work, George.
I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across.
That flagpole is important for some reason.
Burn the bush down.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stobart. Would you care for tea?
No, thank you, ma'am. I don't like tea.
feel like the design of the lady looks a lot like the Spanish lady in the first one.
Oh, yeah. Same hair bun.
Is that your cat?
Yes, it is.
That's Ruddles.
Do you
Wait,
like
you're Lady
cats,
Vasconcelos?
Mr. Stobart?
Remember me?
You bet. Specially
Oh,
spit
no.
roast.
Asshole.
Can you tell me anything about Captain Ketch?
More than you can tell me about your great-great-great-great-grandfather, no doubt.
You're his descendants?
Certainly. Captain Ketch was born in Dorset, England, in the reign of King Henry VIII. His family were undistinguished farmers, but young Frederick Ketch decided to go to sea.
We have plenty of seamen in our family, Mr. Stobart.
Are you interested in history, Mr. Stobart?
Yes, I am. Is it true Frederick Ketch was a pirate?
Frederick Ketch was emphatically not a pirate.
They hanged him, you know. Down there on the beach in front of his family. Didn't bother with a trial. Just whipped him out from his breakfast table and hoisted him up in chains.
Well, if he wasn't a pirate, what did they hang him for?
Envy. Pure green-eyed envy. He had been a successful privateer, you see, and had accumulated great wealth.
As rich as a mink in a paddock.
Shut up, Mina.
Yes, Frost.
The small-minded governor and his lackeys wanted his money, trumped up some ridiculous charge about breaking the conditions of his letter of marque, and hanged him like a common thief. The blackguards!
Just gonna hear a lot about pirate history here.
Letter of marque?
The document that permitted him to engage and destroy the enemies of the crown. The difference between a lawful privateer and a pirate.
Yoo-hoo! Sorry, Frost.
Well, why didn't Ketch just say, take a hike, guys, I've got a pirating license?
Frederick Ketch was not a pirate,
But he did show them his letter of marque.
but they destroyed it and hanged him anyway.
I've been talking to Rio, the little fisher boy.
I'll thank you not to mention that little wretch in my presence.
Dirty little whelk. Nasty fishy boy.
That will do, Mina.
I gather you don't have much time for the little boy.
That child is a delinquent, Mr. Stobart.
Yeah, well, he's only, what, 11, maybe?
A knave with one hand on the tarts.
What is it about Rio that you don't like, Miss Frost?
Well, once upon a time, he and Emily...
Be quiet this instant, Mina.
We don't know who this is. What is this face?
You were telling me about Captain Ketch. Do go on.
Oh, yes. He sailed under Hawkins.
Jim Hawkins?
John Hawkins, one of the great traders of the Elizabethan age. In 1568, Frederick Ketch was a young man serving aboard the Jesus, Hawkins' flagship. They sailed from England to Africa and across the wide Atlantic to these islands. Ketch was never to see the shores of England again.
The only Jim Hawkins I know of, I think, is from Outlaw Star. Otherwise, I don't know of a thing.
How come
Or I
Ketch
think-
never made it home?
Because the Spaniards sank the Jesus in an
Maybe
act
I'm thinking
of
the
treachery.
wrong name.
Yeah, I think Jim Hawkins is fictional. That's why George was like, Jim Hawkins? It was John Hawkins.
Yeah, in Outlaw
He's
Star,
probably also
the kid
fictional.
is Jim Hawking. So,
You said Hawkins' fleet traded between Africa and the Indies. What was it they were trading?
Black men with no shirts.
You have to
What?
understand, Mr. Stobart, that this was the 16th century.
But that doesn't
Racism
alter
is
the fact
dead
that Hawkins
now.
and Ketch were slavers and pirates.
Would it surprise you to learn that Hawkins was also a devoutly religious man?
He
That doesn't
transported
make a
slaves in a ship
difference.
named after Jesus Christ. In my book, that makes him a hypocrite.
well, at least George is right about something.
What happened to Ketch? Was he killed?
Oh no, he got away and returned to this island, to this very house.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum.
Okay, and let's talk about this random white boy?
What can you tell me about Emily?
White girl?
Emily? What business can she
Who is
be of
Emily?
yours?
Her parents were killed in a typhoon.
We, as her only living relatives, took it upon ourselves to raise the child.
Where?
It's good to know Charity isn't...
Oh, but she is. washed overboard in the typhoon.
Mr. Stobart wasn't talking about Emily's mother. He was being sarcastic.
I don't know an Emily.
They mentioned earlier on the dialogue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like completely missed it.
What else can you tell me about Emily?
How dare you pry into our family in this way?
Yeah,
I
it is a little
refuse
bit
to
weird,
answer any
George,
more
like
of
given
your
that you just found
important
out who she was.
Hmm.
It's like, what?
Can I take this ladder?
The ladder extended easily.
Go up to this flagpole?
I couldn't reach it.
Okay. Try to go in the door, make him mad.
It was locked.
The house is closed.
How come?
It is undergoing refurbishment.
Refurbishment? Where are the workmen?
Preparation is half the work, young man. The intention is to prepare the museum for the new century.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum. It would look nice in neon.
A museum for a pirate? There was a stone
He's not a
sign.
pirate.
As I have already told you, sir, he was not a pirate. It's precisely this sort of vile misrepresentation that Mr. Bronson is seeking to rebalance.
Oh? How?
Mr. Bronson has kindly agreed to undertake the museum's refurbishment at a very reasonable price. He understands the importance of a sense of history.
Funny. That's not the impression I got of Bronson at all.
He also understands spherical geometry.
Mina?
Well, he does.
Listen, ma'am. I came a long way to visit this place.
If we make an exception in your case, everyone will want to get in.
Pardon me, but I didn't exactly have to fight my way through the crowds.
You're the second visitor we've had today.
No, I'm sorry, but it's impossible.
What other visitor have you had today?
Con.
A cat.
You're really fond of that cat, aren't you?
He is our companion and our solace.
I thought about catnapping the little monster until they let me in, but it wasn't my style. Maybe there was some other way I could use their affection for the cat to get
No,
me
you just
into
like
the
to
house.
face and things until everybody bows to your will, George, don't you?
Must have my way. Throw the dart for the cat to follow. Don't poison the cat, just...
It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat, but I didn't have the heart. And besides which, those sisters would kill me.
Yeah, cool, George, cool.
I don't even know. Let's go talk to this dude again, who I guess is saying that he'll refurbish the house, but maybe he's not actually going to. He's just going to take the money and run.
I couldn't get to the theater.
But I don't know. I mean, he also has plans over here. Oh, no. Can I not talk to him? There we go. Hello.
Tell me about the two old ladies.
Who? The Ketch sisters. One of them's crazy as a coot, and the other will turn you to stone if you're not careful. Say, was that kid giving you trouble?
The Fisher boy? No, he was very polite.
Ha! He's a juvenile delinquent. I suppose he told you I was a crook.
Yeah, he did, now you mention it.
One of these days, that kid's gonna have a boating accident. Even if I have to
Ooh,
hold
that
his
sounds
head
like a
under
threat.
myself.
Oh,
I
that was
think that was
definitely a
very,
threat.
very
What are you
clearly a
doing
threat.
with the theodolite?
Surveying the old house.
It started off as
I
like a
got
veiled
great
threat, and then
plans
it
for
was
this
just completely
place.
unveiled.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You bet. Take a look around. What do you see?
Paradise.
I
I'm
see
getting a bit of an American
opportunity.
Psycho vibe
This
from
place is
Bronson.
ripe for development.
I like it just the way it is.
And that's where we differ. You see, Mr. Stobart, I'm what you might call a man of vision. I see a great future for Ketch's Landing, and it all starts here, with that house.
Are you gonna make like a theme park around it?
Can I take a look at your plans?
No way! What interest would they be to you, anyhow?
I've always had a secret desire to be a surveyor.
You have?
Sure. I mean, you surveyors are just like the great explorers, aren't you? Henry the Navigator,
Go on, butter him up.
Vasco
Yeah.
da Gama, Chris Columbus. Maybe you don't sail uncharted seas or discover new continents, but you're okay in my book.
Horse shit. You just stay away from those plans.
I always like how George uses like flattery like a Jedi mind trick, and it usually fails.
How
Like,
do you survey a
His
house
his
like
charisma's not
I
high
put
enough.
a target reflector on the end of one of the flagpoles up there on the house.
Oh, that's what that
I
was.
sight on it from various locations through the theodolite, record the angles along the baseline, and triangulate them to give me the exact position of the target. Understand?
that? Why the end of the flagpole? Wouldn't it have been better on a corner of a wall or something?
Are you a surveyor?
No, my degree's in law.
Then shut up.
Catch you later, Bronson.
Okay, so we can sabotage his surveying by messing with the flagpole, but I don't know if we can do that with the ladder because of the bush.
yeah.
And we also need, maybe he can distract the cat. Maybe we can get a fish. He did today a lot of stuff about fish.
Can you let me have a fish, kid?
I thought you said you don't like fish.
It's not for me. It's a present.
For the old ladies? Well, it makes a change from flowers and candy.
No, it's for their cat.
Okay. What do I get out of it?
I can pay you. I've got Quarramontian dollars, French francs, and traveler's checks.
You must be joking. The nearest bank is 3 islands away.
You want a worm?
Is this worm worth a fish?
Could be good bait. How did it die?
I think it drowned in tequila.
Just like my Uncle Gabriel. Yeah, I'll have that. Okay, I'll get you a fish. It might take a while though.
Like a while in an adventure game either means watch this cutscene or wait for something else to trigger. So...
Rio, you got the fish yet?
I think Bronson is trying to cheat those sweet, vulnerable old ladies.
Sweet
That's
old
a little
ladies.
unfair, isn't it?
Okay, he's trying to cheat those seriously demented, poisonous old ladies.
You have to admire his acumen.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Bronson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. Oh, I know all about Mr. Bronson's plans.
Tell me about your friend Emily.
Why are you so interested in Emily Ketch?
Emily Ketch? A descendant of Captain Ketch, the pirate?
Yeah,
Well, it doesn't bother you?
why should it? We don't responsible for our ancestors.
Depends on what Emily's attitude about it, if she says the same thing. Oh, we got a net over here too.
I didn't want a fishing net. It was a
Really,
net left to
George?
dry in the sunshine.
Maybe we should just put it in your back pocket just in case.
Yeah, I mean, a net could come in handy. You could, like, capture the cat or capture the surveyor.
Just capture everyone.
I was watching Avatar: The Last Airbender again, and they use nets a lot to capture those kids.
He wouldn't have wanted that. Catch you later, Bronson.
Here's some panties.
He wouldn't have wanted that. Catch you later, Bronson. He wouldn't have. Catch you later, Bronson.
Okay. Well, we need to wait for the fish.
Mm.
And I feel like we need to remove that marker from the flagpole.
Yeah. I mean, if I were to take like a wild guess, I think it's going to be something to do with putting the fish on the
I
flagpole
couldn't reach the
and then the cat
flagpole,
knocking it
and
off.
a bush stopped me from moving.
What can I do for my...
I don't know for sure though.
Pardon me, ladies. I was just going to climb your ladder. I'm helping Bronson.
Oh, you're not like him, are you? He's very polite, isn't he, Frost? And he has dimples when he's...
I think they're kind of subtly saying that like horrible people like other horrible people.
Yeah. They don't trust that I'm
Down.
trying to
Sorry.
climb this. I told you I'm working with Bronson. Want some panties?
George is about to get a black
They
eye.
wouldn't appreciate it.
Oh, wait, there's also a tree.
I couldn't think of any reason to climb the tree. A large
Oh,
tree
maybe you got
stood
used as a
beside the
catapult.
house with a suggestive.
well, panties definitely go here. Oh, well, maybe later. I feel like that would be a slingshot type of thing. I can talk to this cat again. Maybe I have to talk to the cat to trigger the fish.
I wasn't going to risk further laceration by the cat's claws.
I wish I had some cat treats to carry around.
I wonder if this is going to be one of those lame puzzles where you just have to walk out the scene and back in the scene again
Maybe.
for the fish to be ready.
That's always like one of the weird things that games train you to do is anytime there's a time limit, you're like, okay, one of 3 things is going to happen for this time limit that's not really a time limit to happen. Oh, let's look at
I
this
wasn't
boat.
going... It was a seaworthy little craft, in bad need of a coat of paint, but spotlessly clean and maintained. I wasn't going anywhere in that boat without Rio to sail her.
Do we need to also go somewhere with Rio?
Yeah, I don't think he's told Rio that yet.
No luck with a fish?
No, man. They don't want bite. That's cause they know there's a storm brewing.
Storm? I don't think so.
Hey, I got a
Oh,
bite.
good.
You have?
What a coincidence.
It's a big one. A real big one.
Reel him in, Rio. Jeez, it must be a whale or something.
Rustiest whale I ever see.
I still need a fish, Rio.
Okay, make me try again.
Maybe you better change your bait.
To give you a poisonous dart?
What you got there?
I didn't think the kid had...
What kind of...
Let's have a look at the bike.
what?
Well, you just got to bite a unicycle out of the water, so...
Oh wait, there's a fucking fish right there.
There's a fish, my man.
I can't
didn't
put it
have
in
to
my
do
pocket
anything.
while it's flapping about like that.
No problem.
I mean, that's how it works, George.
Mm.
Do I get this like tricycle or this unicycle thing?
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's like parts.
The only
that you can
serviceable
use.
part of the bicycle's wreck was
There
a
you go,
rubber
rubber inner
inner
tube.
tube. You just
Oh.
never know when you're going to need stuff like that.
Maybe that's part of the slingshot then.
Yeah.
Carrying these
That's a
panties
very-
around and they're useless. Well,
But like rubber in a tube, that's a very George thing. Like, you know, it's sort of like very utilitarian. He'll find a use for it.
yeah. I mean, that's like stuff I keep around the house. I'm like, I can use this scrap for something.
It kind of reminds me of the wire from Lockman. You know, where you had to take the piece of wire.
Mm-hmm.
With that sneezing dude.
Well, there we go. I think we're supposed to slingshot a fish.
I doubted I had Rio's grasp of piscine aerodynamics. There had to be a better projectile than a dead fish.
Oh. Well, what the heck? What are we trying to launch here? Take oh, the ball? Can I take the ball from... Oh, we give the fish to the cat and
Yeah.
steal its ball.
Okay, cat.
Did you see
You don't
George
deserve
just
this,
walk
but
through
here's
the
a
old
little
lady
fish.
there? That was a bit of a glitch.
Wow.
The little monster ate the fish, but never strayed far from the ball.
Oh, shit. Do I have to go get another fish now?
I wasn't...
Ugh, okay.
Suppose so.
Should I have, like, drugged the fish? Have you ever played, like, Secret of Monkey Island?
No, I've never played any of the Monkey Island games.
In, you have to get past some guard dogs that are, like, little small white dogs, to get into a mansion, but you have to give them, like, a flower from the jungle that makes them fall asleep. Yeah, he's another fish now. And then there's a message
There's
that
a
pops
fish,
up
man.
that's like, these dogs are not dead, they are asleep, it is fine. So I feel
Maybe
like,
it's a case of combining the fish with something.
yeah, I'm thinking
Not
like,
such a good idea.
what the heck, dude? Okay, the cat's gonna eat the fish if I just give it the fish. Let's save it here.
Maybe this is a case of just feeding the fish to the cat until it can eat no more.
But then if we launch the ball, would it not want to... Here.
Like maybe it'll like fall asleep or something if it.
Oh, maybe, but... Here's a fish.
Look. I love your cat so much, I went and got him a fish.
If I thought for a moment that it was a pure and altruistic act, I would be impressed.
But?
But a more cynical attempt to play on our sympathies, I cannot easily imagine.
I can.
Be quiet, Mina.
Can I interest you in a fine, fresh fish, madam?
I never touch fish, Mr. Stewart.
Okay.
I mean... I guess we'll try to... I don't...
That wouldn't work.
I think it is just a case of just keep feeding the fish until something happens.
Here's another little fish.
The dialogue seems to be going that way. Like,
The little monster ate the...
Is there anything else we can do with this inner tube? Oh, we can take it back.
A large tree stood beside the house
yeah,
with a...
I think the aim is to get the ball though. Like,
Yeah.
I think as well that like Rio might also like bring some more non-fish stuff up again. That we
Yeah.
can use.
Thanks for the
Here's a fish,
infinite
Mama.
fish.
3 is like the perfect number, isn't it? So maybe it'll happen now.
Maybe. I don't know. Like, again, in adventure games, like, if you do something twice and the second time it's different, like that's a valid puzzle. But if you do something twice and it's the same and then the
What
third
can I
time
do
and it's
with an
different,
old inner tube?
that's like
I
a
know what
bad
I'd do.
design. That's like mean.
I'd make the biggest catapult you'd ever seen and use it to smack Bronson with a fish from a safe distance.
Those ballistic fish shenanigans of yours are gonna get you in deep trouble someday.
I mean, I guess we could try to hit him in the face with the fish. Was that the only thing?
There was nothing...
Okay. Okay, well... Going up the stairs, going up the stairs.
Down.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna see if we can throw a fish this time.
I doubted I had... There had to be a better projectile.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Well, let's see. Hint 1. Talk to them extensively. Okay, let's talk to them some more.
Okay, it was time for diversionary tactics. I thought I saw a little girl down on the beach.
You must be mistaken.
He must be mistaken. Mustn't he, Frost?
I'm sure I'm not. A little girl and that young fisher boy.
What? It's not possible. What were they doing?
Oh, the kinds of things that all little boys and girls get up to at their age.
When I was a little girl, we used to play cows and milkmaids.
Woe betide you if you're lying to us, Mr. Stobart. Heaven help you.
I don't even want to picture that. But
Cat's
hey,
moved.
now they're gone.
With a creak of ancient corsetry, the sisters sailed majestically over the distant horizon.
Well, like, the boy's right there. They would notice. Okay, so now can I... It's probably still locked, isn't it?
I'm wondering if you maybe put the fish on the pole, like the closest pole, so the cat moves.
Yeah, maybe.
It was locked.
Let's go Will that make the cat like climb climb the house?
It'll, like, you know, it'll just get it
Nope.
away from the... Oh, what if you hang, the tube on the...
Oh, like make a cat
Mm.
toy? Okay.
I'd have to do
the
that.
fish?
Get
Oh,
back
so you
on.
gotta put the fish on first.
Oh, well, we'll see. Tie it to the...
That should get the
There
old
we go.
cat dancing. I just hoped it didn't give itself a cardiac.
Hey, cat, come check out this toy. And I guess I take the ball? Now do I need to stop the fish so I can distract the
I
cat?
didn't want to risk the wrath of that vicious animal. I didn't have a flag on me, so the flag...
Yeah. Okay, well... Do I just use the ball with the cat, maybe?
Hmm.
I mean, I figure cats would prefer fish over balls. Nope. Am I not? I'm not. I can't move anything.
Maybe just try putting the ball on the reflective thing. Like, just like throwing it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I will once I get my mouse cursor back. I don't know if we're in the middle of a cutscene, but it didn't re-enable my ability to click anything.
Ah.
I might have to, like, reload the game. Okay, just a moment. Okay, did the Discord automatically re-show it, or I have to do it again?
Yeah, you gotta do it again.
Well, I kinda saved. Oh, okay, it saved up here. What did I just do? I tried to throw the ball and it didn't work. Hello, cat.
You didn't throw the ball yet. You...
Well, I tried to, but and then that... See, this is what causes it to mess up, see? I can't do anything. Unless this is a cutscene.
This feels like a bug.
Yeah. Try it
Did they
again.
not play the game when they remastered it?
Yeah. Check for... Oops. Well, at least it's saved right here. Okay, I don't think we use the ball and the cat unless... Inner tube.
I didn't want to...
Fish? No? Window.
The window was locked.
I feel like we still need the inner tube. Because we're gonna launch stuff. Oh, there we go.
There we go. It was just a bit finicky, wasn't it? Just like... As adventure games seem to be, you know, do things exactly right. It's
Can't,
like...
yeah, can't click on the flagpole where it's tied to. Have to click on the inner tube. Okay, I think now we catapult this ball. The cat has eaten the fish. It's, you know,
It's done.
done with that, maybe. Though this fish isn't being consumed as quickly. Okay.
I put the ball in the catapult. Took aim.
Yes!
Hey.
Okay, so it was a lucky shot, but I'd knocked the theodolite target
Oh,
clean
oh,
off
I
the
thought
end
I was
of the
waiting for the
flagpole.
cat to, like, chase after it.
I think we've probably got to retrieve the reflector from the bush.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, that just seemed to get this guy out of the way. Maybe he has to go back in the museum to replace it, and we'll open the door for us.
What the hell's going on here?
Hi, Bronson. Nice to see you, too.
You again. Have you been screwing around with my theodolite target?
How would
Where
I
is
do
it?
that?
I had to climb out of the window to put that one on. Damn it, I'm gonna
I'm
have
just
to go
an
through all
innocent
that again.
tourist.
Not this time. The house is locked up and the sisters aren't here.
Hell's teeth! I'll have to put the spare target on the other flagpole. A whole morning's work wasted. I'm gonna fix all this, and then I'm gonna fix you, you
Oh,
hear?
jeez.
Yeah? Fine.
He's
I'll be
very
waiting.
angry.
Yep.
I guess surveying is a stressful job.
It is when George is
Oh,
about.
that is not safe, my dude. That is...
Actors in the bush. I just kind of feel like I remember picking the reflector up. Oh,
Oh my god. Oh, well,
there
there's
we go.
another
What you doing,
reflector.
Bronson? Just hanging around?
I'm gonna kill you for this, Stobart! Get me down from here!
What, so you can kill me? Gee, you talked me out of it, Bronson.
I felt a little guilty about leaving Bronson up there, but
I
not
mean,
much.
it's not that
obviously.
much of a drop, but I guess we need this marker
The
for
marker
some
was
reason.
a bright, shiny thing, and I have a weakness for bright, shiny things.
That's his justification. Well, I guess we can go check his
It
plans
wasn't going to be
now.
much use without the theodolite, though.
I don't know what we need the theodolite for. Just...
how does George know what he needs the theodolite for? That's the thing. This is why the writing isn't as good in this one.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I might want to survey something at some point.
In the pocket.
In
That's how it works.
straight in the pants, and he's just still dangling.
With Bronson out of the way, I could finally get a clear look at the plans. Engineers' drawings didn't
why?
mean much to me, but one thing was clear. These plans were for a 5-story, 200-roomed, luxury, pirate-themed hotel. Another stain on the
How?
bedspread of paradise.
I get the whole like 2-floor like hotel thing, but how did he get the whole pirate theme from the building plans?
I don't know. Maybe there's
I
like
don't-
maybe there's like a big anchor and like a pirate flag that he drew on the the thing.
Maybe.
Well. Oh, they're
Maybe
back.
you can go
You there?
on the boat now.
Why is Mr.
Oh, no, actually,
Bronson
don't
hanging
think
from
so.
that flagpole?
He climbed up there of his own accord.
Then help him, you stupid man! Quickly, before
They're
he
just
falls.
not doing anything. They're just gonna like sit the heck back down. Do I have to like physically catch him? What do I do?
Hey, get me down!
What's the magic word?
Please!
Oh, bad luck. I was thinking of Alakazam. I've got your plans, Bronson. I know about the hotel.
So what? This is between me and the dames.
Those sweet old ladies trusted you. This isn't what they wanted.
Oh, people like them don't know what they want. Instead of wasting their money on this mausoleum, I can turn it to profit.
But you should have discussed it with them first. If I was to let you down, will you promise to come clean about your plan?
Sure I will.
And you'll come to a tasteful compromise with Miss Frost and Miss Mina?
Taste? What's taste got to do with architecture?
Oh, dear. You'll have to stay where you are until you see sense.
You rat.
Catch you later, Bronson. Here, Bronson's plans.
This means nothing to me.
She's not wearing her reading glasses.
Ah, wait. Yes, I see now. I see it all too clearly. That man is planning to build a huge hotel. Bronson is a confidence trickster. Mina, we have been duped. I'm glad we didn't sign his contract.
Oh, I hate tricksters, especially confident ones.
Come, Mina. Mr. Bronson, you may consider yourself persona non grata.
Yes! Cave Canum!
Kindly disentangle yourself from our flagpole and eject yourself from our property this very minute.
Disentangle! Eject!
Hey, cut that out, you crazy old bat!
How dare you! Mina isn't crazy, she's just engagingly eccentric.
Yeah, as a bedbug. Ouch!
Lovely as this little vista is, I'd be really grateful if you could let me into the museum now.
Certainly, young man. We are most grateful to you for exposing this scoundrel, Mina, the lock.
It was all that work if they had just, you know, left the museum open
Thanks,
during
ladies.
the
Stobart, be a pal.
upgrades.
Get these harpies off.
Yep. Doesn't really make any sense, does it? Let's stop making money for a while
Yeah.
while somebody walks around the property.
I am in. Meanwhile, in London.
Okay, so this is definitely...
While George was basking in the sun-drenched Caribbean, I went to London. It was a long shot, but I thought I'd start my search for the Jaguar Stone at the British Museum.
Yeah, I do kind of remember this. Are those the same, like, Japanese tourists looking at pottery?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Let's go like another 15 minutes.
Okay.
Or at least figure out maybe some stuff here.
Can I help you, miss?
Have you ever heard
Hello,
of an
hello, hello.
English sea captain called El Draco?
El Draco.
I'm a stereotypical English
Not a
person.
very English name.
I think that's what the Spanish
that's
would
not
have
very
called
English.
him. It was about the time of the conquistadors.
16th century. Oh, I know. That's what the Spanish called Sir Francis Drake.
Francis Drake? Have you
Are
got
we
anything
gonna
here that
go
belonged
play
to
some
him?
Uncharted now?
Miss. We have a couple of artifacts he brought back from one of his journeys.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
What is the name of the guy from Uncharted?
I
Isn't his
wanted
dad
nothing
like
to do with that
or his
statue.
ancestor
It
Francis
made
Drake?
me nervous somehow.
I haven't
Nathan
played
Drake.
Uncharted, and I know it's like Drake. The surname's Drake.
Yeah.
There was nothing I wanted to do with the statue except find out where he bought his hat.
I've
Très
only
chic.
basically I watched the voice actor or the actor of Nathan Drake play Uncharted
Perhaps
1.
I'm a Philistine, but old vases bore me.
Oh, there's more room. Boop ba-doop boop.
I doubted I could sneak this enormous stone out under my jacket.
Seems weird that there's like no music in here. Is there always no music in the different areas? Like I know I have this kind of quiet, but
It just depends, really. Like,
just
Excuse
the
me,
kind
miss.
of cue
Please
music.
don't touch the exhibits.
sometimes it's cue music, and then sometimes somebody's actually playing like a piano or something in the background.
Yeah. I think I hear someone sneezing.
It was a stone identical in
new
size and
iPhones
style to the Coyote
11.
stone. However, this stone bore the
That's what we
image
need
of
to
a jaguar.
steal. That's what we're here for.
I had and have no interest in old pots. Bonjour. I wonder if you could help me.
Just a good morning.
What's so funny? Oh, never mind. I wasn't leaving here until I'd...
Oh, well, just take it. Just pick it up. Ah, this cat. This cat is
The cabinet was locked.
hitting my mouse with her tail.
Oh, it's
There
as
was
easy as
nothing
that.
very
Just-
useful in my bag. Just a single hair clip.
Ah, that's what you need to pickpocket, or like not pickpocket, to what is it? Like lockpick everything, right? Cat, get your butt out of here.
Cats in real life, cats in the game.
That's the kind of thing Georges would do. Not me.
How are you gonna steal this thing? How do you plan on? I guess we could use
I
this.
didn't need to.
Okay, we could make a call to somebody. There's a cabinet over here behind this guy.
The cabinet was locked.
They're all locked.
You know what? Nico had time to prepare for this. She could have bought like a lockpicking set or something before she came in.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about that stone with a jaguar on it?
The so-called Jaguar Stone was brought back from the Americas by Sir Francis Drake and presented, along with the more famous scrying mirror, to John Dee.
What's this scrying mirror?
It's a little square of polished obsidian.
We need that.
Mine it is.
And what does it do?
Well, it's a bit like a crystal ball, except flat and black. And you can't see anything in it. Old man D had a psychic who reckoned he could speak to the angels through it. I think he was taking D for a ride myself. The old loony didn't like the stone, though. Reckoned it was tainted by the devil. Come along, miss. I'll show you the mirror.
Yes, show us the
Hooray.
mirror. Oh, it's right there.
There. John Dee's famous scrying mirror, given to him by Francis Drake.
Do you know if this mirror has any relevance to Tezcatlipoca?
Who? Tis that I can't even say it. Ah, there's someone here who'll be able to help you better than me.
Shokora, it's Andre.
This young lady has some questions to ask, Professor. I think she's
But
from
it is
France.
Ubi, I think.
Professor
Yeah.
Oublier.
Eh? What?
He's still wearing
You
the
two
same
know
clothes.
each other, do you?
Yeah.
Excuse me, the telephone.
Yeah, like in his portrait, it looks like he's been wearing the same clothes for about
We
20
meet
years.
again.
Mademoiselle, France, eh?
Yes, I believe
Like you've
that's
seen the
where
hat
we live,
damage
Professor.
and the like
I have a
his
house there,
lapels.
on the outskirts of Paris, but I haven't been back for many months.
I thought you were going to stay in Quaramonte to witness the eclipse.
Alas, business comes first. An important consignment of artifacts on loan to the British Museum. But I intend to return to Quaramonte in plenty of time.
Who is on the telephone?
Professor Oublier, your taxi's here.
No, we
If you-
need
Taxi's
you.
here.
I have some urgent business to attend to at the docks.
Oh, do we have to go to the docks now? Okay, so I'm still talking to the
Can
dude?
you answer me some questions about the Jaguar Stone?
Certainly, miss. If you just step this way.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone. Some sods have inched it.
Half-inched?
Stolen it, miss. Never mind. The silent alarm will have been tripped.
Well,
I'm
Oublier
afraid
was the
nobody
only
can
person
leave
here,
until our
right?
crack security team gets here.
How
Sally.
long will that take?
That's
Could be
Ubi
a
for you.
while.
Yeah.
I think it's their tea break.
The thief could be miles away by then.
Don't you worry about that, miss. Just don't try to leave.
It was too much of a coincidence that Oublier showed up and the stone promptly disappeared. I didn't have time for their crack security team to finish their tea. I had to get after him.
Take this little key. Just don't worry about it. We just got that. Yep. I wonder if this key works with all of the exhibits. You can get this cool sword over here. Let's try it right here.
The key didn't fit this lock.
Okay, well, you know, we gotta try to get whatever we can. Can at least come out with a dagger.
The key unlocked the case.
Ah, how handy. Take this old thing. No one needs it. Take that. We don't want to leave any
I
of
locked
the
the case
evidence.
again and took the key.
Yeah, just take all the artifacts.
That doesn't look like what it looked like in the sprite, but
It looked like a full-on sword.
yeah. Can I use it on the cabinet? No?
Try the hair clip, I guess.
Oh, maybe.
The cabinet.
It is locked.
Because, you know, like,
That's
the
the
hair
kind
clip's
of
going to work
thing
better than the key.
There was nothing useful.
Put the dagger
That
in my
was no-
bag. Shave down the hair
That's
clip.
the kind of thing.
Shave down the key.
No.
Threaten the security guard with the dagger.
Maybe. Why is this curtain here? We'll talk to him really quick. Oh, we can talk about a lot.
Look at this. The thief left this key in the cabinet.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That makes the theft an inside job, right?
Oh dear.
In other words, the thief was Professor Oublié.
Well, let's leave that for the police to
What?
decide, shall we? I better phone them right away.
You're not gonna take this evidence from me?
Everybody's incompetent and broken sword.
Hello?
I knew I had nothing to worry about if the police were called.
Yes, I'll hold.
But I had to catch up with Oublié, and fast.
I don't know, you've stolen one of the artifacts.
Yeah, I mean, he just took it. Oh, this is a door. Can I go in?
The doors were securely locked. The doors were...
Well, we gotta lockpick everything.
The dagger might leave or open the doors, but I wasn't going anywhere until I knew where Oublié had gone.
Okay. Do I have to wait for him? Wait, well, wouldn't he gotta, like, Coramonte again?
I don't know.
You'll have to be...
Don't you think it's suspicious that Oublié has urgent business at the docks?
Not in the slightest, young lady. He's gone to oversee the unloading of cargo, an exhibition of Mayan sculpture on loan from Mexico City.
What's the name of the ship?
The Xibalba Princess.
Is that enough information? Do I just leave now?
I think so.
And, like, where does this lead to in particular?
I levered the handle open with the thin dagger.
Where are we going? Oh no, we're back. It's a cliffhanger.
Now this is literally where I've got up to in the game previously. This is the last part.
It was disturbingly effective.
Yeah, I like remember all of these scenes, but I just don't remember a lot about them. But since we got done with that part and we can look at some more stuff out here, let's go ahead and do that next week.
Yeah, sure.
So I'll go ahead and save. We are now at 63% of the game.
Hooray.
Yay! And now we're gonna cause more mischief next time. Well, I guess we'll see stuff that you haven't seen before, possibly next time. But thank you for joining me, Mike.
Thank you.
And have a good rest of your weekend. It's still early for me. And
It's not so early for me.
yeah, I'll hang out with some cats.
Have a good one. I said have a good one.
Okay, have a good one.